You know what's crazy? In the beginning, he used to notice every little thing you did. A small effort, a small change, even a tiny detail. He'd hype you up. But now, you could do 10 things for him in one day and he won't even say thank you. And you sit there wondering, when did I become invisible? The truth is, being taken for granted doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly. The more you keep giving, the more he gets comfortable, and the more he forgets that love isn't supposed to feel one-sided. And here's the tricky part. Everybody loves to tell you, stop caring, stop doing things for him, just leave. But let's be honest, it's not that simple. Because when you love someone, you don't just wake up one day and stop caring. Your heart doesn't work like a switch. Even when he hurts you, some part of you still wants to try. That's why it feels impossible. Because love makes you blind to your own exhaustion. But here's the thing. The more you keep giving without pause, the less he notices. That's human nature. When something is always there, always available, people stop appreciating it. Not because you're not valuable, but because they've gotten used to having you without effort. And that's where the problem lies. So what do? You don't have to stop loving. You don't have to play games or suddenly turn cold, but you do have to be clever. Instead of pouring everything into him, start pouring some of it back into yourself. Pull back just a little, not to punish him, but to remind him that you're not a given. Go live your life outside of him. Focus on your friends, your career, your looks, your hobbies, all the things that make you feel alive without depending on his reaction. Because here's the truth. Nothing makes someone wake up faster than realizing they are not the center of your world anymore. It's not about making him jealous. It's about shifting the energy. You stop sitting around waiting for his bare minimum and start feeding your own happiness. And when he sees that, he'll either start putting in effort to meet you where you are, or he won't. But in both cases, you win, because you'll either get a better version of him, or you'll realize you were better off without the version who didn't care. Remember this, love isn't proven by how much pain you can endure. It's proven by how much peace you can protect. If your boyfriend is taking you for granted, don't keep fighting for his attention. Fight for yourself. Build a life so full, so bright, that he realizes he either has to rise up and value you or step aside. And when you do that, trust me, you'll stop being the one who's taken for granted and you'll become the one who sets the standard. Now, some of you don't want to hear about self-love, boundaries, or moving on. You don't want to ignore him or attach. You want him. You're craving him like oxygen. You want him to want you the way you want him, right? All right then. Let's be a bitch about it, because if you can't let go, the only option left is to take control. Here's the game. Stop showing him the desperate version of you. He already knows you'll text back instantly. He already knows you'll forgive everything. He already knows you'll never leave. And that's exactly why he's comfortable taking you for granted. So what do? You flip it. You still reply instantly, because I know you can't help it. But here's the twist. Don't give him the same emotional reaction he's used to. Be sweet, then cold, then funny, then distant, then extra loving. Confuse the hell out of him. Make him wonder, what version of her am I getting today? You see, obsession doesn't come from comfort. Obsession comes from unpredictability. A bitch doesn't beg, she doesn't chase. She makes him chase her emotions. One day you're spoiling him, next day you're busy and he's not the center of your world. One day you're soft, the next you're playful and teasing. Keep him spinning. And don't tell him every detail of your life. A bitch leaves gaps. Let him wonder where you are, what you're doing, why you suddenly seem so alive. Make him curious. Curiosity is fuel for obsession. Here's the secret. Men get addicted to the roller coaster. If you're always flat and predictable, he relaxes. But if you're the storm and the sunshine, the calm and the chaos, he never knows what's coming next, and that's when his brain locks onto you like an addiction. So if you're too attached to walk away, then fine, don't walk away. But don't sit there powerless either. Be the bitch who knows how to play the game. Stop being the girl who's grateful for crumbs and start being the girl he can't stop thinking about, the one who gets under his skin. Because the truth is, love doesn't make people obsessed. Power does. And the moment you take yours back, he'll either rise up and fight for you, or he'll collapse under the pressure. Either way, you win. At the end of the day, if your boyfriend is taking you for granted, you've got two choices. Either you keep shrinking yourself, keep giving and waiting for him to magically change, or you step up, take back control, and show him that you are not someone to be taken lightly. Relationships only work when both people value each other.